Hey, how you doing, Adam? Here, sitting in the garage, doing another journal because I felt like I don't know. I just felt compelled. I was upstairs. I was like, I got to talk about these fucking drones going on in New Jersey, um, because I don't know. It's I just feel the need to like because it's one of those things that you can get caught up in like looking at and like just you stay up all night just obsessively thinking about something. And I find the best thing to do is just to, like talk about those things. But I think I came to a realization tonight that I think we all need to get the fuck off the internet because I think it's making us all lose our fucking minds. Because and look, let me preface all of this by saying that I've never been a UFO guy. It wasn't until like I guess probably like I don't know whenever those videos of those I guess they call it the gimbal and the go fast video where they're showing I don't know what it is like um just like a little black dot on a fucking staticky screen that's supposed to be a alien craft or something. And then I think it was the testimony by that Air Force pilot that was like, saying that there was this big tic tac thing or whatever. That's when it sort of piqued my interest because it was like, okay, so this fucking guy who is an Air Force pilot probably is trained to, you know, probably has the better than normal vision because you need to be like superhuman to operate those fucking Air Force jets. Probably has super good vision. Probably knows what he's seeing. Is saying that this fucking alien craft is out there, like doing super speeds or whatever. So I guess that sort of like brought me into the topic a little bit because there was somebody credible saying it, and then there was like these videos of like President Obama coming on TV and saying like, well, we don't know exactly what these craft are, but there's things flying around up there. We don't know exactly what they are, saying stuff like that. So that was like, like that sort of like made me think like, okay, maybe there's something going on here. Maybe there's some shady government shit going on that we don't know about. So I guess that's sort of how, but it was always just sort of in the background, like, okay, maybe there are fucking aliens or whatever. But yeah, it's just like I think this, but it's like but I think over the course of the past couple of years that this sort of topic has like gotten picked up more steam. Like more and more people have gotten into it. And I mean you can tell just by like how popular the sort of I guess subreddits are. Like I think when I was just on it right now, I guess the UFO subreddit or whatever, there was fucking 3,000 people on it watching at I guess 3:30 in the morning East Coast time. So that's got to mean there's some sort of popularity going on there. And I mean even myself, like I've kind of like found myself getting more interested in this topic. Like I even went to go see Lou Elizondo when he was speaking in Philly at the Philly winery. I could actually put a picture of it here. Like this was like a picture that he put on his Twitter page or X page, I guess. But you can see my hat right there. They didn't get the picture of it, but you can see that that's my hat right there. Or I don't know. I could just be lying. It could just be some random person. But you're just gonna have to trust that that's my hat right there. But yeah, I think we got to get the fuck off the internet because I think it's making us all crazy because it's these so-called drones. Every single video I've seen of these drones is a fucking airplane. They're all airplanes. They're all commercial airliners that just like look. So here's the thing. Like when you don't look at something, when you sort of like when things are in the background of your life, like when you don't like look at something directly all the time, you're not going to notice all the details about it. Like for instance, with these airliners that we're seeing on these videos, like I never really looked at an airplane going by, like as it was flying by. I may have like glanced at it, but I never like really examined it. And just the fact that airplanes have red and green lights, like I never knew that. I never like registered the colors of the lights on the planes. Like I kind of thought it was blue and red lights, The fact that they're green and red was I guess it's sort of like Mandela effect thing, which is another bullshit concept, by the way. Like, I know people are just like, oh, it's just like a fun thing to play around with, but there's people that genuinely believe in this shit, and it's not true. The Mandela effect is not real. I'm telling you right now, it was always Berenstain Bears, and Fruit of the Loom fucking never had a cornucopia. Even though in my memory it did kind of have one, but again, it's just these things that it's just like things that you misremember or whatever. Yeah, so I never knew that airplanes had red and green lights. So it's like, if I didn't register that the lights were red and green my entire life until like just a week ago when I started looking at them, what's to say that I couldn't think that it was like a car-sized drone up there that because I mean you can't really judge size very well when something's very far away, so it's like, if in my mind I was looking for a car-sized drone that looked exactly like an airplane, I think I could get my mind to see that, if I was like really under the influence of a fucking internet spell of, it's just, we're all losing our fucking minds. And I think I think there's something about AI that is like poisoning our fucking minds, and it's just like the AI I'm fairly certain that Google is using some sort of AI to like recommend videos, and who the fuck knows what Google knows about all of us, like our most deepest, innermost fucking, who the fuck knows what we're thinking at any moment, It may have some kind of algorithm that like, based on the speed that we're typing on the keyboard or something, can like deduce like, oh well, he's in kind of a sad mood right now, maybe just like, I don't know. It's just like, who the fuck knows what I think this AI shit being in the recommendations, I think we're all collectively losing our fucking minds, and we're seeing airplanes in the sky. I saw a video earlier of a girl seeing an airplane landing but mistaking it for a fucking UFO, literally crying because she thought aliens were landing. We need to get the fuck off the internet. We really need it. We are playing with fire. We are playing with fire right now with this AI shit. And I think just people mistaking clearly commercial airliners for drones. And look, you hear stories online of people saying like, the drone landed in my back. The drone crashed in my backyard, or like some other kind of story like that. I have yet to see a convincing video, a video that convinced me that it wasn't just a commercial airliner. Every video I've seen of these drones is a fucking airplane. Okay? This is some sort of mass hysteria it's only going to get worse if we keep going down this fucking AI train. Yeah. So, I mean, I can just speak for myself over the past couple of months. Like, the recommendations that I've been getting on YouTube have been like, this shit knows what I'm fucking thinking. It seems to know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think we're going down a bad path here. Or I don't know, maybe I'm losing my mind, It's like I said, or maybe I said it and then I cut it out of the journal, but I don't think I did. I think, maybe this is just like some bubble that I'm in, but this story does seem to be fairly mainstream at this point about the drones in New Jersey. So yeah, every video I've seen is someone mistaking a commercial airliner for a fucking and look, I'm not there in real life, so I'm not actually looking at the plane, so maybe, there's some depth perception thing going on where it's like, oh, this clearly is a car-sized drone flying much lower. But I think people are just, you just haven't ever looked at airplanes. You haven't ever like looked at them enough to know, like, and it's very difficult to judge size from that kind of distance. So it's like the depth perception is like, you've been primed again by this internet fucking thing to look for drones, and you just seeing them everywhere, and yeah, I think we need to get off the internet, because I don't know, this shit's making us fucking crazy quickly, and it could get much worse. The fucking I don't know. Maybe I'll just bring that up next journal. But yeah, those are my thoughts about it. All right, goodbye.